MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind the count 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Gene Segura standing in. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arm pitch he comes with next.
Popped him up. Munson in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes, 0-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your tick.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting fifth, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off-speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Jake Arrieta, he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Striding into the box, Max Munson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Segura. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. And it's fouled away. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Now batting, Scott Kingery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager is up with it, and that's the second out. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
He'll try again, 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Williams is off at first with 2 away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies strand 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Andrew McCutchen. You want to reach superstar status, you finish high in MVP races, you hit homers in the gaps, and you have a way of playing gold glove defense, and that's what Andrew has done pretty much his entire career.
Now at the plate, Matt Beatty. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Arrieta's got his target. 1-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen on the move. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The right fielder.
Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Verdugo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kike Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. There's ball 4. So here now is the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Standing in, John Peterson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Max Munson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Smith on second. Peterson at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Looped over toward first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. Heading out toward shallow right. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Odie Ellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League Rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now at the plate, Matt Beatty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Arrieta's ready. Here it is on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse. That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready now, Nick Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Oh, that's it.
Missed with a breaking ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Kingery gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting number 22.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. The 1-2 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And that's out number one.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Digging in, Will Smith. He drew a walk his first time up. Arrieta's got his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And that one just missed outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Popped him up. Hoskins is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Bryce Harper will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. 2 balls and a strike now.
Ball 3.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hit hard to the right side. Hernandez from shallow right, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 17, Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looks low and in the dirt for.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a result. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
All even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Justin Turner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Justin Turner.
Grounded to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Third baseman,
Digging
number
in,
13.
Max Munson.
Munson.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. The next 3-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Right fielder. Cody.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now. Another 2-2. Up around the face.
3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is fouled at the plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But, D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Hernandez. And that's the 2nd out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Digging in now, Gene Segura. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. Chris Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready on 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Hernandez scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, David Freese.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Chris Taylor will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He has no prior history against this pitcher. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. In now, Jock Peterson. No hits to this point. Another 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 13.
So stepping in, Max Munson. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Hector Neris comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta gets the W on the mound. Kenta Maeda is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.